Two of the most important events in our lifetime have been announced: Doom, the Dark Ages, and, to a lesser extent, the collapse of global civilization. We, the gamers of planet Earth, should already be looking ahead and nominate Doom, the Dark Ages, to every category at the Game Awards. Why Doom, the Dark Ages? Because Doomguy is now a medieval shield saw wielding knight, and I am finally spiritually complete. Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because Doom Eternal was a ballet of fire and bullets, and now we get to the main event, the opera.
I mean, crap, man. Look at that. It was like one clean chunk.
Yeah, Ryle. It's the real thing.
Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because the soundtrack was so metal. I had to pause the game before Microsoft Game Pass conjured an actual demon on my living room.
I'm gonna take this console to the old time road, and I'm gonna play Game Pass till I can't no more.
Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because I'm gonna get fired from work if I continue playing this game instead of actually, working. Because there's a flail, and you can swing it like the ancient gods intended. Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because we all know science fiction is a lie, while castles with shotguns are the sole, self-evident truth. Because after decades, I could finally feel what it was like to be the "how do you turn this on" blue car in Age of Empires. At this point, we should just turn that Shelby Cobra into a little Doom guy.
Nice town. I'll take it.
Because the Dark Ages were never this cool, and they definitely didn't have Demon Skull crushing pulverizer auto weapons.
Somebody please pick up the children!
Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because that Snow White live-action premiere, and we are in urgent need of group therapy. This is therapy. And my licensed therapist says,
Hey, if you can't afford me, maybe you should check out Game Pass. For only $20 you get to have therapy alongside Doom Guy, the Oblivion Guy, and those 33 French guys who are just awesome.
And no, Microsoft is not sponsoring this video. My fiance's bank account is. Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because unlike the Souls-likes, this is a Souls-unlike.
No.
Because unlike Doom Eternal, we don't parkour away from danger, we head towards it. We trudge through hellfire wearing 600 pounds of medieval demon bloodlust metal. We're scared of nothing. So much so that I opened this game's incredibly deep difficulty customization options and personalized the difficulty way high. The Parry System is just hypnotic. It's hard for me to go back to 2016 or Eternal because every time that perfectly parried sound feedback happens, I feel my animal spirit, which is obviously a boar, expressing himself, saying, "Yes, this is it. We found our place. We can finally exist." Forget your 432Hz meditation playlist. The Parry sound in Dark Ages is my new mantra. For added fun, make sure to maximize the game speed and select Auto Sprint on. Now your Doom guy is unstoppable. Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because if we knew that Slayer was alive during the Dark Ages, then we would have just invited him to Jerusalem during the 11th century, so he could end the Crusades in 12 minutes flat, and he wouldn't even count it as a speedrun. Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because if you thought shooting demons on a spaceship was satisfying, imagine doing it next to a ginormous dark fantasy scenery with a view of gothic castles and mythical creatures battling in real time. Because the only thing that can make me stop obliterating demon armies is to gently turn my field of view into that panoramic godsend painting by the Bethesda Michelangelos, who not only filled my soul with antediluvian landscapes of awe-inspiring beauty and skyboxes taken directly from the Sistine Chapel.
I mean, look at this view. I'm totally flabbergasted. How is this not in constant display at every museum?
But they also coded the cultic black magic necessary to optimize Doomguy's universe to a point that my PC couldn't understand how we were able to get past high settings and into ultra nightmare level graphics at a steady 120 Renaissance paintings per second. Does not compute, my personal computer exclaimed. An extreme contradiction. This is not a nightmare, this is but a dream. Because in this economy, ray-traced god rays are a luxury. An ID Tech is a wish-fulfilling angel who, with the unique power of cross-progression, is able to seamlessly translate the PC experience into my living room's Xbox. For the times the future wife is doing crochet and the dogs are taking a nap, and you just want to lay back and continue your cozy medieval adventure next to your loved ones. Enjoying life. Why Doom the Dark Ages? Because I don't want to live in a world where the AAA video game industry crashes before we get a chance to play as Doomguy while riding a cyber dragon.
The Flail is en route.
Yeah, you heard that right. We get to fly the dragon.
Got it. You guys want to play Doom?
If this made you spiritually complete too, consider subscribing to my channel for more emotional breakdowns caused by colorful pixels and polygons. Man, I so miss my chance to get that collector's Doomguy statue.
We need him.
And now the scalpers are doing their usual thing. Doomguy, I have failed you for the last time.
And now, a bonus scene.